Breaking news. Chief Oyegun asks Buhari to address restructuring, section agitation, and not to divide the people any further. APC divided. Hello, my wonderful people. It's happening. When a house does not understand, when a leader does not understand the purpose for which they are in power, when there is no vision, even the Bible says the people will perish. Why? After a while, they become a routine. After a while, where there is no sin, there is no, where there is no law, there is no sin, there is nothing that says you should not do it. And before you know it, it results to a state of anarchy. Before you know it, things deteriorate and inhuman, things are done, and you are wondering, how did we get here? Yes, we got here because nobody paid attention to what is important. Nobody gave proper insight into what is needed for the people to have a opportunity to advance, progress, and make decisive solution. In APC today, everybody, let me tell you something, forget about this party thing. APC, PDP, they're all the same thing. It's the same them that cross from one party to the other. So don't get it twisted that APC is better than PDP, PDP is better than APC. Is half a dozen and six is the same thing. So Chief Oyego is saying, come on, man, these things you are coming out to make people feel, no, 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 address the issues. Let's get all the details. Former national chairman of the All Progressive Congress, APC, Chief John Oyego, has called on President Muhammadu Buhari and the ruling party, he's a PDP APC member, don't forget, to urgently address the agitation for restructuring and section for the survival of Nigeria as a nation. Oyegu said this earlier. The agitation and other burning issues are, if not addressed, could lead us into a state of anarchy. These are matters to be addressed that will show how responsible APC is as a party and respecting the feelings and desire of what the people wants. The former Edo State governor made a suggestion at the presentation of a book titled APC Litmus Test, authored by the Director General of Progressive Governors Forum, Lukman, in Abuja at the weekend. He said APC, under this stewardship as national chairman, foresaw many of these issues, which are now subjects of national discord and continue to deteriorate and destroy the nation. The Governor El-Rufai Commissioner on True Federalism, which has passed through all organs of the party, is a real fact we must address. According to Yegun, reports of the committee was not by any chance a perfect document, but it reflects then the thinking and the desire of Nigerian people. Everybody kept mute after we brought that document out, published it, he had press conference over it, and most Nigerians were very happy. But once again, we did nothing the kind of progress that we should do to ensure that the country have this effect of this decision and reflections being felt. Nothing was done about the document. Unfortunately, it has gone beyond what we can even ask. We now have one or two things that did not happen before. People now wanting to disengage from the federalism, which has never happened before. There have been warning signs, people have been wanting to go, but not as pronounced as it is in our very APC ruling today. We must not be the government that do not pay attention to the people. The current administration must show that they understand the people by tempering and ensuring that they listen to the people. The basic structure of the nation is unity. We are in charge today, a progressive government, a progressive regime. But I think it is proper that we show the nation that when the people want some desire to change, we should respect it and address it. I'm saying to President Muhammadu Buhari, the president today, this is a litmus test. We can't come out and make the people feel more drained, like someone who has been soaked in water, instead of coming home to a warm bath, a good cup of tea, and relaxation is rather thrown into unforeseen circumstances. If we don't rise up and address issues of national concern, we may be no more to give assertion of what has really happened. You know, those who are really honest, If you're very honest, you will know that something is wrong. If you're very honest, you would tell yourself, you know that something is wrong. There is no need trying to, say, nothing is happening. We all know it, that there is something really and seriously wrong. If you are seriously and honestly honest with yourself, you can tell that things are not going well. Whether APC or PDP, you know it. You know that things are not working well. So why the pretense? Why do we come out to ourselves and pretend like all is well when we know that things have gone from bad to worse? It baffles me that some APC members will come out and say, I don't understand the party loyalty. Maybe until their own wives and children are kidnapped and a lot of evil begin to happen to them, probably they'll begin to understand what the common man is going through and know that the nation is actually bleeding. Now, the sign of bleeding in medicine is something they don't joke with. There are other medical conditions that, are life threatening. But when it comes to the matter of bleeding, immediately they want to deal with it as quickly as possible. If you don't deal with it, the person will begin to shut down. Yes, the organs, everything will begin to shut down. And by the end of the day, the person gives up the ghost. There are other, I mean, urgent matters that in medicine needs urgent medical attention and are brought to and are dealt with immediately, but bleeding is one of the things that, before you can even go into treating any other matter, bleeding must be dealt with immediately. It must be dealt with immediately. You must deal with the bleeding. There is no, you must deal with it. So, and that is what is happening in Nigeria today. For goodness sake, the nation is bleeding. Those who have carried out unnecessary operation. What I mean by that is stolen, thieves. One woman has jewelry that can feed a small nation, that can take care of states. God have mercy. Nigeria, 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 my country. Guys, I listened to that thing on channels and I was angry. Very angry. Honestly, very angry. That these things happen when their leadership and there is no accountability. No, there is no checks and balance. Our government is so porous. People come in today, do all kinds of things, do all whatever they want to do. You dare not talk to them. You dare not tell them that they are wrong. They come in, carry on, and just behave as if they are the one. God have mercy. Leave us a comment. We'd like to hear from you. God bless you. Have a lovely day. Bye for now.